Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing for the LG G6, and this is a retail Indian unit. As you can see, the MRP price is 55,000. That's wrong. The MRP price is actually 52,000 in India, but Amazon is actually giving quite a few deals, so you can get it for about 45,000 with some credit card deals. And I think so after these deals also the price will settle down to around 45,000. So again, yeah, it compared to the Galaxy S8, it's a lot cheaper. The S8 is at 58,000. This is the S8 Plus that I have, and this is 65. We'll compare that later. And by the way, we are getting this offer as of now with this one, and you get 50% off if you purchase these headphones. The coupon for that will be inside, and I've already opened the box because the box was battered to check out the phone. The phone is fine, so let's just open this up. And as you can see, this is that silver platinum color that you have. There is another color that is the regular black one. The back is now glass on this. Let's see what else do we get. And we get the warranty card and some paper, some games that you can redeem, it says over here, some stuff. And this is that 50% off coupon that you can use. And these are the other accessories. As you can see, this power brick is huge. And let's see the rating. Yes, it's a Qualcomm quick charger because it has output for 9 volts as well as for 5 volts. For 5 volts, it's 1.8 amps. And for 9 volts, it is 1.8 amps, as you can see. So let me keep that to the side. And again, this is also having a USB Type-C connector. Let me actually show you. So as you can see, we are getting the USB Type-C connector with this one. There is a headset. In the international version there were no headset, but here in the Indian variant we are getting a headset, but this one looks like pretty basic. These are not something like the high end that we were getting with the LG V20. So we are getting this basic headset, and the good thing is that the version that is being sold in India is actually having that HiFi DAC, because let me show you. If you zoom in over here, it says that this one has that HiFi 32-bit DAC, so that's nice. So the audio output via the headphone jack should be actually really good. Let me actually give you a physical overview first before we move. And as you can see, this is a metallic rim that we are having. We have a secondary noise cancellation microphone. 3.5mm headphone jack is on the top. We have the SIM tray over here. Let's just pop that open and see. Because this is a dual SIM hybrid that we are getting here in India. And yes, as you can see, you can put your first nano SIM over here, second nano SIM, or a micro SD card. And if you move here, we have nothing. On the bottom, one opening for the speaker, USB Type-C port, main microphone, and on this end we have the volume rockers. You might be wondering, where is the power on off button? The power on off button is actually embedded in the fingerprint scanner. You can just press this and it invokes the device. And we have dual cameras set up like we saw with the LG G5, but now both of them are 13 megapixel shooter. The main one has optical image stabilization, but the wide one that is having a 125-degree view does not have optical image stabilization. And we also have LED flash. So it just says G6 at the bottom. Let me take out this and again, color is a personal preference. This looks more like between silver and gray, I have to say. So let's power it on. And again, if you notice immediately, this is also having a very tall screen. The aspect ratio is not the regular 16:9, but this is 18:9, just like the Samsung Galaxy S8. Again, this is the S8 Plus. This S8 Plus has a 6.2-inch screen. So a side-by-side comparison. Though this one is having a 5.7-inch screen, it does not feel that big. And as you can see, it easily fits in your hand. And I have to say, initial impressions, the build quality seems to be very good, unlike the LG G5 that did not have that great build quality. So let me try to boot this up. And back, you have to press this. Give me haptic feedback. And by the time it boots up and I set it up, let me give you a configuration overview. The LG G6 is powered by the Snapdragon 821 chipset, which is a quad-core processor. It has the Adreno 530 GPU. It has a 5.7-inch Quad HD display with Gorilla Glass 3 protection. Moving to RAM, it has 4 GB of RAM. Moving to the camera, it has a 13-megapixel rear-facing camera with a dual camera setup. Moving to the front-facing camera, it's a 5-megapixel shooter. And the one that we are getting in India is having the HiFi DAC. It also has fingerprint and NFC support. And moving to the battery, it has a 3300 mAh battery which supports Qualcomm Quick Charging 3. So I've just finished setting up this device. Again, it comes with this custom LG UI and it has this virtual buttons, and you can customize these if you want. You can have 3 or 4. And if we go over here and pull down, you get those quick toggles, as you can see. And let's go to the settings and see what is the Android version that we are going to get with this one. And again, let's go to general and about the phone. And if we go to common software info, as you can see, it's running on the Android version 7.0, that is Nougat. And the security patch as of now is 1st March. Let's just go back and let me check how much is the storage. Again, this LG UI is a little bit different. Here is the storage tab. And I'm happy to say that the version that is being sold in India is actually having the 64 gigabytes of storage. And out of that 64 gigabytes, we get 51 gigabytes of internal storage. On the box, I searched, it did not say anything about the storage, but pleasantly surprised that we are getting 64 gigabyte storage version in India, because in many parts of the world, the LG G6 is being sold with 32 GB of internal storage. So that's a nice thing. And let's just go here, and by default it does not have the app tray, but you can enable that within the settings. There is an option, and let's see the apps. So these are some of the LG specific apps, and as you can see, it has even HD audio recording. And the good thing is that it has FM radio. So this is one of those rare devices. Generally, flagship devices don't have FM radio, but this one is having the FM radio. And moving to the processor, it's having the Snapdragon 821, which we found on the Pixel and the OnePlus 3T. It was a good processor, but I have to test what will be the battery life. And we have some LG specific apps and a little bit of bloatware. But again, that's what we are getting with this one. And I have also set up the fingerprint scanner. So let's have a look at the same. It's on the back, and this is a on-off button also. So I've just switched off the screen. And another thing before the fingerprint scanner, this one also has that always on display mode. You can activate it or disable it, and just like the Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus. So I really like that LG has brought this back. This is very convenient. Without opening the phone, you can just have a glance to see if you have any important notifications. So let's check the fingerprint scanner. Here it's on the back, and it's easily reachable by your finger. And as you can see, it's working fine. Let's test it again. It's off. Let's test. And as of now, as you can see, the fingerprint scanner seems to be very responsive. You just tap in and it unlocks. Let's also quickly actually look at the camera. It's having that dual camera setup. So as you can see, it says by default, if you want to use the 13 megapixel, it will be in the 4:3 ratio, but if you want to go to widescreen, it downscales to 8.7 megapixels. So you have to note that. So I'll turn that later, and let's just try to, this is the normal mode that we have. Let me bring some object. Let's put this Galaxy S8 phone over there, and as you can see, this is the wide, the regular one, but if you go to wide, just notice how wide it became. So that's the thing with this. You can actually choose between the wide screen and the regular one. So I'll be taking some sample shots around my office so that you get an idea how is the camera performance. So these are some of the camera sample shots that I took around my office, and as you can see, the camera performance is actually pretty good, but again, I have to test the camera performance a lot more. So guys, that's it for now for this quick unboxing and first look at this LG G6. If you have any other specific questions around this device, do post your questions in the YouTube comment section below, and I'll try to include them in my review. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.